Hello, Andrew here, and welcome to this episode of The Breakdowns. In today's episode, we're going to be working out this step. That's 2 rounds of it. It is a 16th note roll, but it has this, it's kind of made up of chunks of threes, little bits of 3-note rhythm. So it's got this like, that kind of thing in this, in the 4. It's in the 4. We'll find out how this works. So, we're gonna start with just some of the mechanics. It is it's a thing, repeats 3 times, and then we have a break. So we've got 2 actual chunks to learn before we can run the thing. So let's start. We're gonna start off with the side we know, with the thing that repeats 3 times. It's super short. Press cramp kind of idea, if you're familiar with that term. So step, heel, heel. 1 E and 16th notes, right? 1 E and 2 E. Just that, a little bit. 1 E and 2 E. Get used to this feel. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1, 2 E and 3. All right, so we switch to the dig toe. Heel's still there, so yeah. And the accent will switch from this kind of like to a note later. Here we go, just that. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And that back heel is still dropping. It's just very, very quiet, right? Because we don't necessarily want. We could. It's doable, but for our purposes, we want to try and get that toe to be the attention grabber. Okay, so that gets us to 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. Just the E and a 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. Brush, opposite heel, step, heel. And again, we're kind of keeping the bass drummer out of this. I don't know. Those are the accents. Step, step, toe, brush, step. The heels could be, you can play with that, but for our purposes, we're gonna focus, we haven't done that a lot, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1. Last time we say, it's kind of like, it's an interesting little bat, beat, boot, do bat, hey, don't, to add to the do bat, it's sooner than I wanted. That's funny. don't think it is. Max Pollock would know. Daphnis Prieto would know. There's some people out there that would know. Yeah, I don't think so. Not quite there, but it has a vibe. You don't want to just go by vibes. You want to know, but that's something that we can find out. Okay, so we got to finish this off so we can flip it to the other side and start to run it. All right, dig, brush, heel, E and I'll count you in, do the whole thing nice and easy. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 and a, 3 a, 4 E and a, 2, 3, 4. We say 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 a, 4 E and a, 2 E, 3, say 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 and a, 4 E and a. Last time we go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like popcorn. The accents are like popcorn. They're never where the strong beat is, and that can be a lot of fun. So so long as you give someone a reference point at some point. So it's nice to back to the one, back to the reference point. Okay. Take a minute, use the video, scrub back if you want, put me on pause, go find it on the other side. We'll come back, and then we'll run it a couple times, and then we'll get the break. Welcome back. I hope you've found what you needed on the other side. We're gonna come back, we're gonna check it once on the other side, and then we'll see how we are. Okay? Just the other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time we say 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. And something that has happened to me with this step, which I will share with you, is it's like a dropped foot when you're walking, when you just say, as opposed to this thing just gets dropped, it gets let go of and not placed, and so you end up with just a little quicker attack than we want on that particular note. Back at the Yeah, we want that. We don't want back at the like, oh. Yeah, we don't want that one. So just be mindful. Like, the dig does not signal the toe. The dig gets placed. The toe happens separately. Left side, other side too. All right? Okay, that's one of the challenges that I've had as I was trying to find this step and get it share worthy. Okay. Side we don't know. The other side. To the side we know, to the other side. We just need 3. So let's work on 4. Let's get 4 in there. 4 in there. But do that. Yeah, and once you're here, it's the leg that's up. It's the leg that's up that goes down. So there's no trickery, no kind of sleight of foot in the switch from side to side. So let's try it. 4 in a row. The other side first. 1, 2, 3, and 8. Let's do it again. Let's try and get, do the 4. Let's see. And then I'll give you a bar in between, just to like catch your breath and reset. And then we'll do the 4 again. 1, 2, 3, and 8. 8. 8. 1, 2, 3. We say 8. Oh. 8. 8. Oh, 8. 1, 2. One more time. We say. Cool. That's our thing. That's our step. So we have a break this time, and the break basically signifies that the thing that we were just doing, yeah, that's done now. And we're gonna go off and we're gonna do something else. That's normally what a break signifies. In this case, it's more like a drum fill. Just a fill, not a break. Break is like, that's done, something new's about to happen. A fill is like, well, I've been doing this thing, I need to, keep some interest, maybe stretch a little bit, and then I'll come back to that thing that we've been doing. So here, it still functions like 3 and a break. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. We're gonna go other side, side we know, other side, and then something different. And then we're gonna have the break. So let's look at that. This is 2. And here comes the break. And that's the break. Dig back, go. Just a little fill, little something to do. And then we go right back into the step that we know. So the break looks something like, this is a little bit of a tongue twister, so pay attention. 1E and, that looks familiar. Starts off with the same press cramp idea. 1E and a, 2E and a, 3E and a, 4E and a. So the same thing happening twice and then a little filler. The thing that's happening twice is 1E and stomp, step, heel comes in on the back foot now. 1E and 1, 2, just that. 3 and 1E and 2. Here we go, we say hey, last time. Now 2 in a row. Hey, we say hey, 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 oh, oh, hey, hey, oh, oh, hey, last time. Step heel. So you just finish it off with a step heel. So you got 1E and a, 2E and a, 3E and a, 4E and a. Let's try that whole thing. A little brighter, so closer to tempo. 1E and a, 2E and a, 3 and a, 4E and a, 8, 8, oh, oh, 2, 3, and we say 2, 3, one more time. Last one. Here we go. Oh. Good. So now we get to tag that on. So we're gonna say, ooh. Other side. Here comes the break. Okay, let's try it together. Nice and easy, the whole thing. Other side, side we know. Other side, and the break. 1, 2. I say, somewhere around there. 1, 3, 3 and a 4 and a 8. Ah, oh, oh, oh. 8, ah, oh, oh, oh. 8, ah, oh, oh. Break. 8, ah, 8, ah, oh, oh. And you'll notice we began here. And if you take the break, it's the other side, side we know, other side. The side we know is now the first side. And the whole thing can flip. I'll leave that for you to play with after we're done. So we're gonna, no, I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna put you on pause. You're gonna put me on pause. That's what we're gonna do. You're gonna put me on pause, and you're gonna take the break on the other side. Yeah. Take your time. Make sure your feet are doing what you want them to do. Press cramp, and then switch to the stomp, step, heel. Step, heel at the end. So put me on pause. Go back. Scrub back to the break so you can flip it. And when you come back, we'll run the whole thing. 2 cycles through, 3 and a break both times. Put me on pause. I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back. And here we are. We're going to start with the side we know first. Just to keep it mixed up. Side we know, other side. Side we know, and the break. And the break's going to happen on the other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 and a 4 and a 8. 8. Oh, 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 5, 8. Oh, 8, oh, 8, oh, 5, 8. Oh, oh, oh. Here comes the break. 8. Ah, 8. Oh, 8, oh, 2 again. Here we go. We say. Sweet. Okay, that's 2 runs. Now we gotta, may as well just hack everything together. So let's say side we know first ends with the break on the other side, and then the other side first ends with the break on the side we know. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. We say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey. Whoa! It's a little bit of a whirlwind. A little bit of like, what's going first and what's going second, and where's the step heel and where's just the heel, and oh my gosh! Let's do it slow once. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and accent the toe, we say accent the brush, here comes the break. Here we are. And here comes the break. That way you have that for reference. You can kind of hang out there. You can scrub back and use that. Now we're going to go and see the speed with which we can execute this somewhere around there. We're gonna try it. All right, here we go. Something like this. 1, 2, 2, 3. We say. Oh, funky. You can probably tell. Dropped toes as opposed to placed toe drops. Something to work on. One last time. Side we know. First, blazing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, we say. Whoa! Something to work towards. Well, that's all that we have for today. Thank you for hanging out with me on this episode of The Breakdowns. I hope you found something to sink your teeth into. Not the whole step, just a part is good enough. Until next time, I'm Andrew Nimmer, signing off with Tell the People You Love How You Feel.